Let us prove to you why a man would always prefer a virgin over a woman who has been used, with two simple questions.
Ask yourself this question: what's more important in life, people or things?
I think any reasonable person would say people are more important. Things are just objects. Even practical or glamorous things are still just objects.
Question number 2. Would you go to a car dealership and pay top dollar prices for a brand new car, but then allow them to give you an old used car with a lot of miles on it?
The answer is no. I certainly wouldn't. I would say I will not accept this old used car when I paid top dollar prices for a brand new one. That's what any person would say, and that's just for a thing.
Choosing a partner for life is much more important than a car.
So if people are more important, why would a man accept a used woman when you wouldn't even accept a used car? A person's more important than a thing, right?
This is the Sweet Soul Sisters,
Welcome to our channel.
where we talk about freedom and purity. If you'd like to see more of our content, please like and subscribe to our channel.
Today we're going to talk about the virtues and the benefits of being a virgin until marriage.
Every celebrity glamorizes promiscuity. Every sissy male will tell you that he doesn't care if you're a virgin. But a real man, the one who will treasure you and treat you right, will care.
I know this is a topic that some women won't want to discuss, so if you don't value purity or you've already made mistakes in your life and you don't want to hear them being called out, you're still free to watch this, but please know that you might be offended if you're sensitive about these things. This is just non-apologetic straight talk.
We're here to speak to the young girls who still have a chance to lead happy lives.
I'm Leah, I'm 15 years old.
And I'm Jadzia, I'm 12 years old.
We're sisters, and we both share the mindset of staying virgins until marriage. We have a plan for our lives, and the most vital step is finding a good husband who will love, protect, and provide for us and our children.
The best way to achieve this goal is to stay virgins until we do.
I realize you may think being a virgin is uncool. Modern culture rolls its eyes at the sound of this, but this is because they're all sheep. Society and their overseers have a vested interest in profiting from our bad decisions. It's an entire industry.
Remaining a virgin won't make you an outcast. We're both normal girls with normal lives. We have friends and hobbies.
I like playing the piano, writing, reading books.
And I like horror movies, 80s music, I like drawing, and I like reading. But most importantly, I have goals that'll ensure my future to be as bright as it can be.
We'll only be kids for a little while. Soon, we'll be adults, then middle-aged, then we'll be old.
And we want to make sure that we have a good partner for all stages of our lives, unlike modern-day women who will most likely spend the second half of their life alone and bitter.
We've never had boyfriends, and we're not lacking or missing out. Sure, we've seen rom-coms and are friends with their boyfriends, and sometimes we do wish we had boyfriends, to be totally honest. But our friends gain nothing by dating boys in their teenage years, other than the quick and fading feeling of being desired.
Giving in to simple pleasures will give you nothing but bad results.
These boys will not enrich the girls' lives in any way, nor will they stay with them faithfully in the long run. All they'll have is a tarnished reputation and other detrimental, long-lasting scars.
Those boys will move on and probably won't even remember the girls' names as the years pass.
All because the girl wanted to give into a low pleasure. Be unique. Use your intellect.
We know that it'll be worth the wait. Worth it to say no to boys and keep ourselves pure. Let us tell you why.
By discussing the downfalls of being promiscuous and the benefits of being pure.
Starting with the downfalls.
Number 1. I know that girls think they can just party and do whatever they want and then lie for the rest of their lives, but it won't work.
You'll have a reputation built for yourself.
A reputation that everyone will whisper about, and soon, most people you know will have zero respect for you. And besides, with today and tomorrow's social media technology, you will be found out. Your lies will be exposed.
The only thing you gain by giving yourself to a boy is a bad reputation. But maybe these things don't matter to you. Maybe you're fine with marrying a man who's just going to settle for you. Because there are no champion men who purposely choose to marry a slut instead of a virgin.
Boys have nothing to offer. They aren't men, they haven't become experts at anything, they have not made any career choices, nor do they have their morals in place.
And in modern American culture, these men stay in school until their late 20s as if they were children. They have little to nothing to offer to a young woman who is looking to make good decisions in her life.
Current Hollywood movies are not measured by how much money they make, but by how well they indoctrinate audiences into liberal ideologies.
They purposely expose children to sexual perversions.
Hollywood promotes racism towards white men, and they carefully weave communist divide and conquer tactics into their movies.
We at Rebellion Flicks are taking a stand against this. We've made movies that are not racist towards anyone.
All I did was tell the school teachers to stop promoting sexual perversions to my son.
Our action and horror movies promote traditional American values.
This is a grassroots rebellion. Our website isn't going to compete with Netflix.
Admittedly, we make smaller indie films, but our movies explore the human condition, the importance of being free, and standing up against the government's tyrannical mandates.
Hi, are you vaccinated?
Oh, no, I'm not.
What are you doing so close to my son if you're not vaccinated?
If you want to see new movies that attack liberals in a way that no one else would dare,
And join the rebellion
at rebellionflix.com.
Number 3. If you choose to be a promiscuous woman, you'll never be able to bond with your eventual husband. You'll always be comparing him to your past boyfriends. You'll say, oh, well, Chad was funnier or Richard was more good looking. And you won't be happy with your husband because you wasted your one opportunity to bond with some stupid boy.
Now, I know the media tells you that you need to go out and explore, find out what you like. But that's like asking a clean, health-conscious person to try heroin to see if they like it.
I've never tried drugs, and I'm sure it makes you feel awesome. But I'm not missing out because I haven't tried it before. I'm completely happy with my life without those things.
Why try being a slut just to see if you might like it? It makes no sense and there is absolutely nothing to gain.
Now, here are some benefits of remaining pure.
Number 1. If you're a virgin when you marry, your spouse will have more respect for you, and he'll know he's lucky to have you.
He'll think, wow, she has a great personality, she's beautiful, she's funny, or whatever your attributes are. But on top of that, he'll think she's a virgin and she's only mine, which is the ultimate plus from a man's point of view.
Number 2. Men think about the past. Where's this girl been? How many boyfriends has she had before me? Whereas women look to the future.
We ask things like, will this man provide for me? Will I be happy with him? Will he be a good father to my children? All questions regarding our future lives. If you want a man that's a champion, the man of your dreams, he will want your youth, your beauty, and your purity above anything else. In fact, that's probably all he'll care about.
Number 3. It's also a great way to know for sure if a man actually loves you.
I know that sounds a little extreme, but hear me out. If you tell a man that you're not interested in just having a fun time, that you're keeping your virginity for the man who marries you, there's one of 3 ways that he'll respond.
If he's just interested in dishonorable things, he probably won't even call you again. He'll ghost you.
Or he'll peer pressure you into changing your mind. This is definitely a man you don't want. He'll tell you things like, oh, do you listen to everything your parents tell you? Or can't you think for yourself? Or he'll just try to tell you that it's just once and it won't matter and no one will know.
You don't want a man who's going to try to peer pressure you into this, because he certainly doesn't respect you enough. Even walking away from you is better because at least he respects your decision.
Another way he can respond is he will decide that he'll date you anyways, court you for marriage. And this time you can get to know each other. If he's the one, he'll be willing to wait. And if you tell this to enough men that want you, soon you'll find the man who decides that he loves you.
He won't leave, he won't peer pressure you, he'll just accept it and date you knowing that you're staying a virgin until he marries you.
Number 4. It's also proven in studies that when a woman waits until marriage, they are less likely to get divorced and have higher rates of happiness. Those are proven statistics. I want my marriage to succeed, and being with multiple partners before is going to make it crash and burn.
This may fly in the face of the modern rationale who lie about the benefits of experimenting and living together before actually getting married.
Research has consistently shown that if a woman is a virgin until her marriage, she is less likely to get a divorce, and they are some of the happiest women in the world.
Number 5. You won't have to be worried about getting pregnant if you're not ready.
I know I'm not, even though I want a baby. I love children, but I'm much too young to care for a child. And the boy you're going to be fooling around with won't be ready either.
He won't be able to support a family, nor will he want to, so it's just bad for both of you. Wait till you get married, and if you get pregnant by choice or by accident, you will have stability and a good spouse to provide for you and your child, and enough resources to make a happy life.
Every single movie that is produced by Hollywood must contain extreme left-wing liberal ideologies in order to be greenlit and funded. Most people outside the business aren't even aware of this reality. Conservatives are forced to endure movies and shows that go against their beliefs and values. Hollywood propagates sexual perversions to children. They subliminally advocate racism towards whites and promote hateful anti-Christian morals. The solution is to fight fire with fire. RebellionFlix.com is a mini Netflix-style platform that features movies which promote American values and attack liberal hypocrisies.
Number 6. You will be able to create a bond with your husband. You know how people say you never forget your first love? Well, that is 100% true. Girls have chemicals in their bodies that make them bond with their first love. Don't waste it. I don't know about you, but I don't want to be lying in bed one night with my husband remembering about the first boy I was with. That's just stupid. If you marry the first man you're with, you'll bond with him forever.
That's why you have to get a man, not a boy. But we'll cover this more in another video.
If you want to be the ultimate prize to a champion man, someone he'll feel lucky to have, someone he is willing to live for, stay a virgin until you marry him.
And we don't mean wait till you guys are dating or when you're engaged. I mean let him know that you're serious.
Do not do anything until you've said your vows and kissed the groom. He won't think any less of you.
He'll feel so lucky that he has a woman who values herself enough to save herself just for him.
So, that's all we've got for today. I hope you found our words enlightening. Our next videos are going to be about promiscuous women ending up with weak partners, the only 3 things men care about when it comes to their spouse, government institutions, and marrying men, not boys, including our proposed age gap. So, stay tuned.
If you'd like to learn more about good morals and creating a happy life for yourself, check out RebellionFlix.com,
where you can watch eye-opening action movies that expose liberal ideologies with good morals and shows men and women working together as a team. We'll leave the link in the description down below.
If you enjoy this content, we'd really appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe.
So now you know.
And knowing is half the battle.
May the Force be with you.